Has rugby union ever knocked on the door again? And Wallabies, the Waratahs, any other franchises?
No, it's never really been. Sort of once I started progressing in league, it's sort of the only thing that I wanted to do. I guess the option um, has always been there if
Mm.
I ever wanted to venture that way, but there's still too many things that I want to do in league. You can say for me to go elsewhere. So um, yeah, I'm enjoying my time where I am, and like I said, there's plenty of things for me to achieve in league while I still can. I've still got a couple more years under my belt, and we'll see how we go.
Tell us about the decision to leave the Dragons because you're from Wollongong. You had beautiful setup there, and let's be honest, not too dissimilar to Newcastle. So tell us some of the factors behind the decision.
Yeah, it was solely the biggest decision I've had to make in my footy career. I guess I was very settled and comfortable where I was at the Dragons. I think I was probably the longest serving player there at the time. Been there for 8 years, and been through the ups and downs, and I got to a stage in my career where um, I was ready for a change. Like I said, I've been somewhere for so long, and if I wanted to change as a player, change my environment, or venture somewhere different, I had to move clubs, and it couldn't have been to a club around the corner, like the Sharks or the Bulldogs or something. That it had to be somewhere different. And I guess after sitting down and having a meeting with Adam early on in the year, and giving it some thought, to be honest, at that stage it was tough to make. I think I'd re-signed with the Dragons a couple of times, and then just sort of no, I'll just give it some time.
Yeah,
Re-signed again in my head, and then COVID hit.
yeah,
And when COVID hit, I could really just not think about footy and sort of knuckle it out and think about what I wanted to do. And I knew from that point that I was ready. I was ready to move on and move up to Newcastle. And to be honest, I'm very happy I've made that decision.
Well, you can see it. I can see it when I see Sammy and the kids around the place. I often bump, like Newcastle, down the shops the other day, and bump in a coffee shop, and Sammy's fitted in like just beautifully. Is she finding life in Newcastle the same, quite comfortable?
Yeah, I'll be honest. It is difficult for your partners, and moving away from their family and things like that. For us players, it's easy because you move straight into a team and an environment where people you wanted, and I guess you're there to work and have a common goal together, where they've come from somewhere that they're comfortable with, and they've got to meet new people. But to be honest, moving here has been very, very easy for her, and I guess the town have been really good, and the community. It is such a big community, and they've made myself and my family very, very welcome. And like I said, it's why a lot of players, myself, we play with pride in the jersey, because you represent not only our team but also the whole Hunter region and the community.
Well, you're also got a family business cranking along at the moment. So East Axe, I would have preferred to have this conversation with Sammy because I'd love to know how much you know about East Axe. So what can you tell us about this brilliant kids clothing line that's booming along?
Yeah, I wouldn't really say we. To be honest, I'm sort of the background guy, and
Right.
doing the heavy lifting and moving the boxes and doing the packing and looking after the kids. So that's pretty much all Sammy. She's all she ever wanted to do was start her own business, and I guess moving away and COVID sort of gave her the time to really knuckle down, and had been in the pipeline for a while. But yeah, a little kids clothing label that's into its sort of second collection of clothes. We've just recently dropped a new winter range, which is last week, which is come along nicely. So yeah, it's pretty cool, to be honest, to see friends and family get behind it, and also people that you don't know seeing their kids wearing around clothes that sort of Sammy sort of made and had in the pipeline for a while. So yeah,